place to be.
In the place to be.
In the place to be.
I
said, chop your hands, everybody. And everybody just clap your hands. All right.
All right, we're going to stop.
Yeah, we're going to stop.
I know y'all getting tired of us.
Yeah, man. Oh, don't worry about that.
All right, so welcome to Triad Hip Hop Podcast. This is episode 158.
158.
And this is your man, Kurt. And this is...
Howie
the Hitman.
So we like...
Got all the sound effects.
I'm gonna stop wilding now. I don't want to kill your ears.
Right. So
y'all going in the drive-by or some shit like, what the
like, get down. But yeah, man, this has been another week. You know, we got a lot to talk about. You know, we just had Biggie Day last week, so don't forget to go back and check out the lyrical breakdown I did over the weekend on Biggie.
Dope.
Yeah. So
I forgot about that verse too that was on that album. Yeah, he actually did kill that.
Yeah, man, he killed that, man. So we definitely got to give props. I had to wear my Biggie shirt. I should have wore it last week. Baby. So yeah, how was your week this week?
Man, it's been all right, man. I've been trying to do some things, working on some moves. Man, before I got here, I was driving, right? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna get here at a good time. Dang on, I'm up here driving. I'm driving in like business 85. Mm-hmm. You know how it got the poor acceleration stuff. But these two cars keep coming they're coming behind me. Okay, they passed me. Then they get behind another car that's slow. This guy with his piece of shit car comes out. Now I'm getting ready to pass them. Mm-hmm. He's gonna come out and act like he's gonna go past them. I'm like, don't you do it.
Right.
I hit that horn and said, don't you do it.
Don't you do it.
Then he gonna look at me like I did something wrong. Like, right. You better go in my lane, son.
Right, exactly.
Like, nah.
Yo, people crazy with driving, man.
I'm telling you, man.
It's crazy, man.
Telling you.
So yeah, how's work and school things been?
Yeah, it's been pretty good, man. I passed my little exam of my one class.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna clap that up real quick. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous, but I did my thing.
All right.
And yeah, man, work's doing pretty well. Might get a little increase.
All right.
A little increase. Right. Don't tell nobody.
What's up, man?
Don't tell nobody.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? I have to get it up.
We'll be hitting you up like, yo, man.
Yo, man, I heard you got that right now, son. You got a key.
I heard you got that increase, dog.
Yeah, I heard you got that increase.
You know what I mean? Let me hold something.
Yeah, let me hold something, man. Now, you know what I'm saying? You working for us, man.
Right.
Like, nah.
Can't do it.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Can't do it. Yeah, time's hard. Time's hard out here.
Yeah, man.
So, how was your week?
My week was all right. It's pretty good, just doing my thing daily. I've been working on a book that I'm editing for a friend of mine, David Kalis, and just kind of working on that. But I'm so much of a perfectionist, man. It's like I'll go through a lot and then I'll go back and I'll be like, nah, I don't like it. I'm gonna go back and redo the whole thing. So I know he like, dude, man, come on now, hurry up with my book. But I'm such a perfectionist, man. So I'll keep going back and redoing stuff, man. But his last book that we did came out really good. It's on Amazon. And hopefully we'll have this one out pretty soon. It's coming along pretty good.
Let's clap that up.
Yeah, man. But other than that, work has been good. The week went by pretty fast.
You ain't had to choke nobody out.
I ain't had to choke nobody out. I'll be wanting to. I'll be wanting to. We want to just reach through the phone. Like, can you just...
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But, it is what it is, man. It's paying the bills, so we going to deal with it.
Word. So, side note, I'm about to say this. I lost 10 pounds.
Oh, word? That's what's up, man.
Now I'm still fat.
Congratulations.
I'm still fat. I'm gonna let y'all can look at that right now. Like, yeah, you lost 10 pounds. Look like you gained it somewhere else, motherfucker. Hey, but hey,
I think I might have found your 10 because I don't think I'm losing nothing here lately, man.
Yeah, I lost my 10 eating, pizza and pancake diet.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Hey, You know, it is what it is. You know.
Now, don't. Yeah. Y'all don't misconstrue because I don't want y'all to get. I'm, on the keto diet, so I have ways to make. Yeah. So I don't want you to be like, well, my man Howie said eat pizza and pancakes, and you lose weight, and you fuck around and be big as a house.
Right.
Like you got to move a certain way.
Right. How you told me to eat pizza?
Yeah.
But yeah, we talking about keto friendly stuff, healthy stuff, man. You know what I mean? So y'all need to go check that out, man. My man got some good recipes on that. Yeah, man. Let's take a minute to give a rest in peace to the legendary boxer, marvelous Marvin Hagler. He just recently passed away a couple of days ago. So he had a tremendous career, you know what I mean, and one of those real intimidating type guys. He was kind of like a Tyson type, you know what I mean? He intimidated you even before the fight. He was like, oh, man, I don't know if I want to do this. I'm not sure what the cause of death was, but, I just know he passed away. So rest in peace and condolences to his family. I don't know if he had any kids, or I'm assuming he probably had some kids.
Did he take I thought he took the shot.
Did he take the shot?
That's what I thought.
Hey. COVID out here claiming lives, man, and the shot is doing the same thing.
I'm telling you, man. What's my man? You said Lil?
Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Well, Marvin Hagler.
There it goes. It pulled up.
Yeah, man. So he took the shot, man. Nobody knows for sure, but it is kind of weird that sometimes people take the shot, next thing you know, they dead. You know what I mean? We don't know for sure, but, I'm still skeptical about that shot. I ain't going to lie to you.
Yeah, so the Marvin Hagler denounced the internet rules that her late husband, the widow, of the Marvelous, not him, obviously, the Marvelous Marvin Hagler denounced the internet rumors that her late husband, former middleweight champion, who did die over the weekend, passed away due to the reaction
to the coronavirus vaccine. Does it say what he did die of? Well, she don't know.
So I'm the only person that knows how things went, not even his family. And I do not accept to read some stupid comment without knowing what really happened. K. Hagler posts in the Marvelous Marvin Hagler Facebook fan group. For sure wasn't the vaccine that caused his death. My baby left in peace with a usual smile, and now is not the time to talk nonsense. So, yeah, he took the shot. So,
but she's saying she pretty much
she's saying that it would.
Yeah, she said she don't think it was the vaccine.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just funny. You know what I mean? We make jokes or whatever, but it's more so just funny because of timing. Right after he took it, all of a sudden he died. So, hopefully that vaccine is doing what it's supposed to do, but I'm not ready for it yet.
I'll tell you what, you can keep shit. I mean, and my thing of it is, it's like this too, because, not to get too personal, my mom took the shot.
Okay.
Then she's telling me that she's trying to, guilt me. You know what I'm saying? Shame me into taking the shot. Yeah. I'm like, no. It's like, okay, it's fine to take the shot. I'm not saying that people shouldn't take the shot, but you should respect my decision for me not taking the shot.
Right. You got to respect everybody's decision.
That's it.
Right.
I'm you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know I get a little loopy and people be like, oh man, how are you just conspiracy theorists, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. But I just don't think I want to take it. Because really, and that's one thing too, she was talking to the nurses, well, he said, he was like, my son said it takes 5 years for the shot, the vaccine to be ready and stuff. So, well, technology it's like, no, technology ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right.
You have to have, it's 5 years because you have to have the trial run. You have to have, what this is going to do within a period of time. You rush something out 8 months and talking about, here you go. Nah, dude. Nah.
Exactly.
So I'm going to see what happened to y'all in 5 years. And then if y'all still, y'all ain't getting no third leg and none shit, maybe I'll consider. Yeah,
I'm good, man.
Yeah, we're good. I'm good. They don't get me with this one.
I took the shot in my third arm.
Yeah, get me with this one. But yeah, I'm sorry. We're supposed to do the recipes.
Yeah. I was just giving them a moment of condolence. But yeah, we can give them a moment of silence just to pay respects. All right. So rest in peace to marvelous Marvin Hagler. Definitely a legend in the boxing game. So before we go too far, we want to go ahead and jump into our question of the day. And I believe that was made by Howie. So what was your question of the day for this week? The
question of the day is, what is your favorite Nas album?
Yes, sir. We definitely got to talk about Nas. He had he got his first Grammy, so we're going to talk about that in a little while. But yeah, what's your favorite Nas album? I have heard pretty much all of them, and for me, I don't know. I think Illmatic is still my favorite, but it's a toss-up between Illmatic and Stillmatic. Stillmatic was a really good one. He kind of came out of left field with that. I wasn't expecting that, so came pretty hard with that one. And the Streets Disciple album was really good too. So I have that one. But I think Illmatic might still be my favorite. So what about you?
Yeah, now I'll be honest with you. Like some of Nas's recent stuff I haven't heard, like Life is Good.
Yeah.
And I heard bits and pieces of the new album.
Right.
And this new album that he dropped last year, it's not too bad. It's really not too bad. I think it's, classic Nas, going back to that Illmatic. I think, as far as like my favorite, I would have to say Illmatic. I think that's because it was the time that he was hungry.
Yeah.
It's the time that he really wanted to put stuff together. Yeah. I'm not saying these other times he didn't. I just see it. Some people might argue, it was written because of the fact that not only like Nas got the, it kind of has some of the remnants of Illmatic, but then he had the commercial success, because he didn't really have that much with Illmatic. So, and then, I think Illmatic's my favorite one as far as like, the hunger. You can still put it on the day. It sounds fresh, like, the world is yours. Man. Yeah, whose world? The world is yours. Life's a bitch.
That production on that album was top notch, man.
Yeah, One Love. Was Sitting in the Park. Well, it's called Sitting in the Park, but it's called Memory Lane.
Memory Lane.
Yeah. So
that's one of my favorites on there. And the production, man. You had Large Professor made some of his beats. I think Q-Tip did beats for him. Primo. It's like he had some of the dopest beats, man. So he couldn't help. And then you got one of the dopest rappers in the game rapping over them. Man, listen. But what's funny to me, man? One thing Nas said in the interview that him and Biggie used to kind of throw jabs at each other in music, but they was actually pretty cool with each other in real life. But he said that Biggie was actually trying to get him on a song on Give Me the Loot. He was trying to do a remix to Give Me the Loot, and he was supposed to have Nas on it. I was like, yo, imagine what that would have been.
That should have been cool.
Man, and Nas said he went into the studio and his mind was just a blank. His mind, he was just like, I can't do it. I can't come up with anything. And I think,
Well, that's, you got to think too, man, what Biggie did for that song. Like when we talked on the show, I'll be truthful. I did not know that the other guy that was rapping, that was Biggie too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like,
it was so crazy. Dope, man. The first 4 or 5 years I didn't know it was him.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't until like after he died that I found out that was him. And I was like, it was maybe around 98, 99. I was like, wait a minute, that was Biggie? I was like, yo, are you serious?
Yeah, doing like a duet with himself.
Yeah, doing a voice then. So that was kind of
dope. Imagine as dope as Nas is, you falling up to that.
Exactly.
Like, this nigga crazy. Nah, I'm going to see you, big.
That's what I was going to say. Maybe Nas was a little intimidated because that's a hard.
That's
song.
hard to follow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if I could have jumped on that either, man. I would have been like, nah, he might.
You got that. Like, yeah, you're the dude that supposed to been like the number 2 dude,
right?
That you trying to play,
right? You trying to portray that
is spitting more shit.
Exactly. Shit. Man, I don't think I could have done it either, man. But that would have been incredible, man. If Nas had got his shit together that night and actually jumped on that song, that would have been amazing.
Yeah,
I think that would have been like a historical song, to this day.
Yeah. I think if Big Two, like if he had something like, not saying that this would take add to him, but like the Mobb Deep stuff, they had they had Nas, but then they had like Raekwon,
right?
They had Raekwon and Ghost, so they had all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. I mean, it'd been kind of cool if they had that and Big. That'd have been bananas.
Bananas. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, we still got other stuff like the John Blaze song. That was a dope collaboration with a lot of big artists.
Yeah, Fat Joe put that together. Yeah,
that would have been dope if somebody like Big.
I got that on record, I believe.
You do?
Yeah,
okay.
remember the fucking verses we had?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you did play that one. Yeah, you sure did. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. Yeah, I got to go back and check out our verses that we did against each other. We did 2 of them. Yeah. Back when verses first started last year, so we
check out the first one. The second one wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I'm just being real. Like the second one, and I'm talking about for me.
Yeah,
because I was wearing a horrible T-shirt, armpits, like I looked like I was homeless DJing
oh, man.
and shit.
Ain't nobody
so
thinking about that shit.
Yeah, don't look at that one too hard. Don't look at that one too hard.
Anyway,
get that first. The first one I ate.
But yeah, so y'all don't forget, question of the day, what is your favorite Nas album? We want to hear from y'all in the comments and let us know what y'all think. And, of course, this will be posted to our Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, every tube that you can think of, all of that.
Your mom's.
Your mama's tube. Red tube. It'll be on Pornhub too. But yeah, so let's jump into some birthdays real quick.
All right.
So we got a few birthdays we got to talk about. Back on the 15th of March, my man Young Buck had a birthday, the former G Unit representative. He's still trying to hold his head up, Also on the 15th, my man Will I Am had a birthday.
All right.
So happy birthday to him. Yesterday on the 16th, my man Flavor Flav had a birthday. They was talking to Chuck D about him. I think it was on the Godcast, and they was like, "Yo, is Flavor Flav still like got all that energy like he used to have?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I just got off the phone with him, man." He was like, "He's the same as he was 20 years ago." You know what I mean? Yeah, Flavor Flav just keeps that energy, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, and then today, old school rapper Domino had a birthday today. Remember Domino?
That was no. Domino's the one, the singing guy.
Yeah, he kind of did rapping and singing.
Yeah. Like that type.
Yeah. Thank you. But yep.
Yeah, so, kind of like the Nate Dogg.
Right.
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of weird. He never really
got credit for that.
Yeah,
because he kind of started that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was kind of because he came in the early 90s. I think he was maybe. What was it? Maybe 92, 93, somewhere in that area.
Yeah.
So, Domino was pretty dope. And I never really heard much from him after that, but, I always liked his music. You know what I mean? So, anyway, back to the birthday. So, also today, the Barbarian, Sean Price, got to give him a happy birthday.
Sean Price.
Definitely going to post something for him.
You got to say it like he got like mushy.
Right. Yeah, that was the dude, man. Yeah. I mean, he's one of those you'll never forget about him.
Nah.
Man. He made such a big impact on the hip hop game, man. I mean, he passed away. What was it, 2015, I believe?
Yeah. I think, yeah.
So I really was upset about that. And I was like, dude, didn't seem like he was in bad health or anything, man.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So anyway, happy birthday to Sean Price. Coming up tomorrow on the 18th, we got Queen Latifah. Oh, and before I forget, my man Howie, you had a birthday you wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah,
too, right?
my aunt today, she has a birthday. I believe I want to say she's 65. She's in her 60s.
Well,
I know that.
Women don't like you talking about their age anyway, so
Yeah,
we'll just say she had a birthday.
But she had a birthday.
So happy birthday, Auntie.
Birthday.
So yeah, man. But yeah, coming up tomorrow, we got Queen Latifah. Her birthday will be tomorrow. Drez from Black Sheep is always also tomorrow. And Bun B is also tomorrow as well. So happy birthday to all three of them. Coming up on the 21st, we got Diggy Simmons. I wonder if he's still making music, because he started out doing some stuff, but then all of a sudden it was like, I know he did growing up hip hop, but I didn't really watch it. So
yeah, that's a Richard Simmons. I mean, not Richard.
Run son. Yeah,
yeah.
Joseph Simmons. That's
Yeah. Dang, I said Richard Simmons.
not that one.
I'm like, nah,
not that one. Not that Simmons.
No, not that.
But yeah, man, they kept it all in the family, man. You know, you had Russell Simmons, Joseph Simmons. If you go back and look at Tougher Than Leather, their father was in that movie. He played the warden in the jail. That was actually their father as well. Okay. And now we got Diggy Simmons as well as, what's her name? Angela Simmons. Mm-hmm. So, you know, they all doing their thing. So happy birthday to them. Coming up also on the 21st, happy birthday goes to Young Noble from the Outlaws.
All right.
And the legend himself, DJ Premier. We just talked about him.
Premier.
Exactly. And another legendary rapper / producer, my man, Large Professor. Man, he still be doing his thing. He be going there on Instagram, you know, sometime, you know, doing his thing.
I really love for him to do a podcast. I'm telling you.
I think he would be a good one.
I'm telling you, because like, man, when Godfrey was doing his thing, like he had some shows and stuff, and they were doing the Godcast. I think it was a couple of years ago. He made an incredible like guest host.
Okay.
And like the stuff that he was spitting, like he went.
You could tell he got some stories.
Yo, he got some stories. Yeah, and he actually talked about like, you know, speaking to Sean P, rest in peace. Yeah. He was talking about like, hey man, you know, we as rappers, we don't have no type of benefit plan. How come we can't grow old? Right. You know, you got Sean P, you got, you know, I think, and at the time, you know, Jimmy Spitzer had passed around that same time. Yeah, Jimmy Spicer. So Jimmy Spicer, so he talked about that. And it's like, man, like he actually went in, yo. Yeah. Like, yo, those your mom's like, yo. Right. I'm about to cool you down a little bit. Hold up, man. Because he was hitting. You're going a little too hard on him. He's like, yo, he was hitting. He's like, I gotta bring you down.
You know? So yeah, I think you're right. I never really thought about it, but he would be good for
man, if he starts a podcast, man, I would watch it. I really would.
Because I mean he's ran with the best of them. I mean, for one, he was rapping. Number two, he produced a lot of stuff. And I mean, he's rolled around with a lot of people like Nas, like Q-Tip, you know, the whole native tongue, you know, I'm sure he's knowing them. I mean, everybody from Queens, I'm sure he know Cool G Rap and all of them. And man, listen, he got some stories to tell. So I would love to hear that. And I would love to hear more about the story of the two DJs and how that broke up. You know what I mean? Because I never knew the whole story. All I knew is he came out in the song, he was like, from the projects, the PJs, fuck them two DJs, self-mission. I was like, okay. So he just got rid of the two DJs. Like, dang. Man, you know. But anyway, that's all for my birthdays. Happy birthday to everybody. Let's give them all some claps real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna try because my tablet is about to.
Yeah, about to go.
Yeah, I thought I had to. Man, I'd be fucking up.
It'll be all right, you know. But let's real quick on the music tip. I don't really have too much, but I want to mention something I meant to mention last week. Papoose has the album coming out called Nasarima Dream, and it's supposed to be coming out in the next week or so. So look out for that. If you're a Papoose fan, definitely want to check that out because he's still spitting hard. And, you know, I'm sure he's going to deliver. Hopefully he got Remy on some songs, you know what I mean? Yo. Because I still want to see a collab album with them, you know what I mean?
We've been begging for this for long. I don't know if we the only two.
Yeah, man.
I don't think we the only two. I think somebody's got to be like, you know what? these guys make sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but yeah, I remember Ludacris did that male and female album. I can't remember the name of it. But he that didn't go the way it was planned on going, because it was supposed to be an album with him and Shawnna, and then right before the album was dropped, him and Shawnna kind of fell out and split off.
But they weren't married neither.
Right, they weren't.
Yeah,
they would have been dope because she's just a really good rapper.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, and she's tried to do a couple of projects since then, but she hasn't really made too much noise that I've heard. But I would love to hear more from Shawnna, man. She was so dope lyrically, and she was sexy too, and all that good. She had the whole package.
The package.
Yeah, man. So again, look out for that Papoose Nasarima Dream. So that's coming up in the next week or two. All right, let's get into some topics real quick.
Yep.
So real quick, just want to throw this out there. The new Justice League movie is coming out tomorrow, Thursday. I believe it's tomorrow, the 18th. It's supposed to be in theaters, a couple of theaters, but mostly it's going to be on HBO Max. So, and they got all the originals. Yeah, let's clap that up.
I'm personally probably not going to look at it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't think it was better than like Avengers or anything like that, but I did think they did a decent job with it, and I at first they were saying that Ben Affleck would not return as Batman because something happened, and then the dude that did Superman was not supposed to return, but I think they worked it out to where everybody from the original is in there. So.
I had to give it to Ben Affleck. I think he's probably one of the better Batman.
Yeah, he did
outside of Christian Bale and Keaton.
Yeah. I heard a rumor that Michael Keaton might be coming back to do another Batman.
He should, man. My man be all stiff like that. Like, how he moved in that first movie? He's like,
yo,
like this.
Right.
It's like, how in this mug whooping everybody's ass moving that stiff?
Right, exactly. He was kind of stiff.
He was stiff with it.
It worked out for him. He was like the first one, really. So, I think it worked out. But I don't know if it's true or not. But, they are doing another Batman movie that's supposed to be coming out in like 2022. So we shall see how that one turns out. But, I'm going to check out Justice League. I mean, it wasn't my favorite movie or anything, but I thought they did a noble enough job that it was enough for me to want to, go back and watch it again.
Well, I mean, like I said, I think they're trying to play catch up to Marvel. I think we talked about this before. I think Marvel had like the whole, what I'm saying? They had things like before pre-2008.
Right.
Pre-2008, before they did like Iron Man and the Hulk again around that time.
Right.
They had dud movies. They had like the Daredevil that was shitty. Yeah. They had that Hulk that was shitty. They had like a lot of shitty movies.
Yeah.
So what they did, they started to iron the kinks out. Say, okay, this is what we're going to do. Got a 10-year plan. Yep. We're going to set this. We're going to make a cinematic universe, and this is what's going to happen. Exactly. So when they did that, the stuff started making sense. Then they built, this movie built off of that movie. So you have to see this movie to understand that and to understand stuff going. And it kept building up till we got, the Avengers.
Right.
Till we got Age of Ultron. Till we got Endgame and then other stuff. So I think that's what messed. I think that's what, Marvel, got. I mean, now I give DC some credit. Like the TV shows was fire. Yeah. When they did Arrow, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, which before they got agendas and shit on it. And, Arrow, Flash, the Flash, like that first season of Flash was fire.
I never actually.
The first season. Now, I ain't gonna lie. The Arrow first season was like, you know what I'm saying? It was like the whole time you was like, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was like, yo. But then like it just kind of went
dwindled off.
Yeah. And it's like, I mean, you still watch it, but it's like it ain't like the first shit getting crazy.
I always heard good things about the Flash.
Yeah, the Flash at first is kind of picks up. It's kind of slow, but boy, after that, at the end of that first season, yo, shit get crazy. He was just crazy, man. Like, if you got any more of them Flash toys.
Yo,
So,
that's what's up, man. I'm gonna have to go back because there's a lot of stuff that I never actually went and checked out. Like they said, the Punisher show was really good.
Yeah, I had to check.
I heard that was good.
I haven't checked. Yeah, I haven't checked that up. From the whatchamacallit. Just spin it off like the Luke Cage and the Daredevil.
Yeah.
And another DC show. What is it? DC The Legends. Yeah, Legends of Tomorrow. Yeah, that I think out of all of them, that's probably like my favorite.
Okay.
Because all the people from the ragtag universe. You know what I'm saying? They're like they come from Arrow, they came from Flash, and they kind of build together to build this team.
Okay.
And then it's kind of like they traveling through time.
Right.
So I think that's probably like better than both of those.
Okay.
Still has a bunch of agenda and shit to it. I'm not gonna get into that. But,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Out of that, I think those were probably like the best. But that's going back to the DC movie, like I said, I don't know. I hope it's good. You know what I'm saying? But they just dropped the ball. They're dropping the ball in their movies, though.
Yeah, I think they've done better than what they used to. Like you said, like that old Hulk was, was just trash. But like Justice League is definitely a step up from stuff like that. You know what I mean? Hulk was Marvel, my bad. Yeah. But yeah,
you talking about like that? Yeah.
Like Ben Affleck. You know what I mean? I think the character, he had the look and all of that shit, but it was just like it wasn't written very well. And
that other dude that played Daredevil in the Netflix series, that was the man right there. My man killed that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go check that out. I keep hearing good stuff about that. You know what they are doing? They're doing another Fantastic Four as well.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm assuming they're gonna have a whole new cast.
Are they gonna make the Johnny Storm a black guy again?
I heard rumors. That they were.
Man.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't care either way. My thing is just make it a good written story and make sure it's acted out right. I don't care if he black, white, or whatever. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. Well, my thing on that too. There's a guy that I watched. My man. I think. He goes by Young Ripper anyway.
Okay.
I think that's on, like, he made a good point. It's like, there's nothing wrong with having a black character and stuff, but the problem he has, and it makes sense. It's like these characters that they make, like okay, we already have a Captain America. Right. How come we can't have a superhero that's black? That's, you know what I'm saying? That's our own.
Right.
Instead of just having like a black Captain America.
Black version.
Or a black, and even the Miles Morales. And I like Miles Morales for Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, we're going to get some more hip-hop after this, I promise you. He's like, God damn, when I come to a comic book convention,
we're going to get to it.
We're going to get to it, I promise. But, like Miles Morales is, he's, I like the way they did, especially even the Into the Spider-Verse stuff. I thought it was cool, but it's just like they're tokenized characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, how come we can't have like a superhero that's just, is original and it represents us, but then there's something that everybody can like about it. It's like, oh, it's a black Spider-Man.
Right.
Like, it's kind of lazy.
Yeah, I agree. They didn't necessarily have to, like they did there was a black Captain Marvel at one time. You know what I mean? I think they're going to introduce her in the next movie, but, it was cool, but like you said, I prefer it to be somebody, not a version of another character.
Yeah,
you know what
I mean? Now, things like Spider-Man and stuff, I feel that I do understand, because towards the end of the movie, it's like, yeah, anybody can wear the mask. I get it. Anybody could become, I get it, but it's just like, it's still kind of,
it should have been the other way around. But yeah, I agree.
And then going back to the Fantastic Four, it's like, dude, give them a good movie. Yeah. Because they like the first superhero family. They're like the first superhero group. Yeah. They were the first. And they give them a trash-ass movie.
Yeah, that last one was horrible, man.
Yeah, I ain't see that shit.
I was so mad.
They made the thing look like a brick of throw.
Right. I kept thinking, okay, this one will be better. It was actually worse than the first one. I was like, what the f is this? So yeah, it was, they tried to remake the whole thing and it just didn't go good.
Yeah,
Man.
Killmonger was looking fucked up and shit.
Just like that new Chucky movie they did a year or two ago. That was trash. I didn't even go see that. You could just tell the doll looked like trash.
Dang.
You know what I mean?
Don't be watching Chucky.
Yeah, they did a new one like in 2019 and it was just horrible.
Dang.
But anyway, before we get to the hip hop, I got one more thing to say. Who's going to see the new Mortal Kombat? I'm going to see that because it looks really good. Have you seen the trailer? Yeah, man. I think they actually might have nailed it with this one, man. So,
only thing I have concern about is because the way it looks, Kano. It looks like he's like a good guy,
right?
And historically, he's not.
Right.
That's the only pet.
Yep.
And I might have looked at it wrong.
Yeah,
I might have looked at it wrong. So I got to see what's
It could be one of those back and forths where he do some bad, he do some good. So we shall see. But I just wanted to mention that because the previews look really good, and I'm definitely gonna see it. I think it comes out in April.
Yeah, when that comes out, I'm definitely gonna have to get that HBO. I mean, have to get that. I mean, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, we gonna watch it. Yeah, one way or another.
Yeah, we gonna. Hook them wires up.
All right, so let's get back to some things. So real quick.